The Song dynasty, an important official Cheng Tong mysteriously dies in the capital. It seems he went mad, as he climbs on the roof, shouts an ominous prophecy about the end of the dynasty and falls down, where for some reason he immediately burns up. Palace investigator Yao Jinyan cannot find any clues, so he is assisted by a young detective Bao Zheng, who comes to the conclusion that the case revolves around a jade locket, which was at Qintung at the time of his death, but then mysteriously disappeared. In Chinese history there are many famous investigators and detectives, but it happened so that in the movies took root mainly three of them: Detective Di Renjie, expert in forensic medicine Song Qi, and dark-faced Bao Zheng, also known as Judge Bao, who over time has become virtually a symbol of an honest and wise official. These characters have a lot of common features, and if we are talking about inexpensive online movies, which are filmed in the same locations and with the plots, which are built on more or less the same scheme, it is easy to get confused. So, in The Mystery of Jade, instead of Bao Zheng, this story could as well be investigated by both Di Renjie and Song Qi. The authors of the movie decided to take the early period of the palace career of Bao Zheng. Here he is still a young detective, known only by regional officials, and the case of the missing jade pendant for him is a chance to make himself known to the emperor. Bao Zheng does not possess any martial arts, so he is always accompanied by Zhang Zhao, another historical character, who in the future will receive the title of the Imperial Cat and will start the famous war with a gang of noble thieves led by Baiyutan nicknamed Brocade Mouse, about which there were as well made many movies and series in China and Hong Kong. There are a couple of quite nicely staged fight scenes in The Mystery of Jade, but it is by no means an action movie. These fights are very short. First of all, it is still a detective, absolutely classic both in form and in content. Bao Zheng and Zhang Zhao interview witnesses, look for evidence, try to fill in the gaps and solve contradictions by logical deductions, and finally uncover the conspiracy, proving once again that supernatural phenomena do not exist, and everything that seems to be so is the work of villains, trying to escape from justice. The identity of the real villain begins to emerge in the middle of the movie, but, to be fair, the movie still doesn't seem boring and contains a lot of small surprises that help to maintain interest in what is happening right up to the very finale. And although there are still some questions about the logic of the conspirators, in the end the intrigue develops into a rather convincing and fascinating costume mystery, which is not a shame to give 80 minutes of your life to.